Okay, welcome to this deep dive. We're digging into some notes and articles today.
Yeah, sources focus squarely on getting your content seen and making sales, especially thinking about creators on places like BentVox.
Right. And our mission here is really to just, pull out the most practical, actionable stuff from all this.
Kind of shortcut to figuring out the promotion side of things.
Exactly. And the big thing that jumps out, like right away from these sources, is creating content is only half the battle, maybe less than half.
Uh-huh. The sources really hammer this home. Success comes from the daily grind of promotion.
Daily, consistent effort. It's not like an optional extra, according to this material.
No, they frame it as totally fundamental. Like,
Yeah.
creation and promotion are equally important parts of the job. You got to show up every day for both.
So that daily push, where do the sources say to start? They seem big on using the platform's own tools.
Definitely. They really zero in on the Safe for Work presentation page, the SFW page.
Why is that so crucial?
Well, because you can't just plaster links to adult content all over mainstream social media, right?
Yeah.
You'll get banned.
Okay, yeah.
So the SFW page is like your shareable compliant landing spot. You link that on Twitter or Instagram.
Got it. It's the bridge that doesn't get burned.
Exactly. It gets people off those mainstream sites and moving towards your paid stuff without violating terms of service.
Yeah.
It solves a huge problem.
Smart. And there are other tools mentioned too, like for direct contact.
Yeah, things like TipSend for link sharing and getting tips directly, and BentVox, which is their email feature.
Email feels a bit old school, but powerful.
Super powerful, according to the sources. It's your direct line.
Right.
No algorithms in the way. You can send out discounts, personal stories, stuff that really builds that connection with your followers.
Right, bypassing the algorithm gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Okay, so platform tools are step one. What about social media itself?
The core idea there is create content specifically for social media. Its job is to grab attention and funnel people back to your main BentBox page or your SFW page.
So not just reposting the same picture everywhere.
No, definitely not. Think like intriguing snippets, little behind-the-scenes glimpses, teasers, stuff designed to make people click.
And it's not just about posting, right? Engagement comes up a
Yeah,
lot.
absolutely. Responding to comments, answering DMs, that interaction turns passive viewers into, an actual community. People who feel connected are more likely to support you.
Okay, makes sense. So you use the tools, you use social media smartly, people land on your page. What then? Page optimization seems key.
Hugely key. The sources say your bio needs to be super tight, clear, concise. Who are you? What makes your content special? You got seconds to make that impression.
Like a mini sales pitch.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the absolute must-have is a clear call to action.
Tell people what you want them to do.
Explicitly.
Yeah.
Don't make them guess. Guide them. Subscribe here, buy this set now, join my mailing list. Make it obvious. Easy.
It really feels like all these pieces connect directly to the goal. The sources are pretty blunt about why creators use these platforms, yeah.
Oh yeah, no beating around the bush. They state clearly, especially for models on BentVox, this is about making money from their photos and videos. These strategies are the path to sales and building that follower base that pays.
It's a business. Promotion fuels the business.
Exactly. But, and this is crucial, none of this works if the core product, the content, isn't good.
Right. The foundation has to be
You
solid.
need high-quality, unique stuff delivered consistently. The sources also suggest, experimenting, try different types of photos, videos, see what your audience reacts to.
And how do you know what's working, both content-wise and promotion-wise?
That's the final piece.
Yeah.
Tracking your results. Look at your analytics.
Okay.
Which posts drive traffic? Which emails get opened? Which SFW page converts best? You need that data to refine your approach. Otherwise, you're just guessing.
So summing this up from the sources, promotion isn't something you do after creating. It's woven into the fabric of being a creator. Daily. Essential.
Yeah, it really shifts the role from just artist to artist and marketer. It requires that discipline.
For sure. So here's the final thought to chew on. If you really take that on board, that promotion is a core daily task. Just like creating, how does that fundamentally change how you structure your day, your mindset, everything? How does it shift you from just making stuff to actively building a business around it?